Hi guys. So, welcome back. I missed you so much. It's been a long time. Yeah. So today I'm gonna talk about choosing Ubuntu because I felt like we lost touch. We lost what Ubuntu truly means, what choosing is exactly, and hence the t-shirt NW chose you. So I just decided to wear it because it has choose, guys. It has chose, but it's still choose. Yeah. So I wrote notes, so I'll keep referring to my notes. I'll keep so that I won't go to overseas or something and then you end up not understanding my point, the point that I'm trying to get across. So before I start, there's something that I wrote that I want to read. In a world filled with so much evil, sadness, sorrow, tears, and hurt, choose to smile, choose to laugh, choose to be hopeful, choose you and love yourself. Be your own breath of fresh air. So in everything that you do, in everything, it all starts with self. If I don't have self-acceptance, self-love and everything, it's going to be difficult for me to give other people what I don't have for myself. It's like treat others the way you want them to treat you, but treat yourself also the way you want others to treat you. Because if you love yourself so much, then it serves as an example to people on how to love you. If you treat yourself so good, it serves an example to other people how they should be treating you. So the definition, according to the dictionary for Ubuntu, is a quality that includes the essential human virtues, compassion, and humanity. Then it further went on and said, Ubuntu also means acting in ways that benefit the community. In the time that we are in right now, the one thing that is emphasized, the one thing that we're supposed to do, we're supposed to stay at home. If you're going out, wear a mask, sanitize your hands, wash your hands, and just keep a distance from people. So that's the one thing now that you can do to show that you care about other people, you care about your community, you care about your neighbors. It's staying home, it's wearing a mask, because if you do that, you're not only doing that for yourself, but you're doing it for the next person, to keep them safe, to keep them healthy. So yeah, if this cycle goes always, if it's a two-way stream, a four-way stream, then it's better because I won't be wearing a mask standing next to someone who's not. We will all be wearing masks, so we are protecting each other, all of us, and we care about each other. Then I also wanted to tell you guys that this time of the lockdown, this time of staying indoors and everything, yes, it's frustrating because a lot of people are used to moving around and everything. Now you have to limit yourself. But another thing that I realized was that some of us, something that I've really picked up on is that we are complaining. We're complaining about we can't go on adventures anymore. We can't do this and that. You weren't even doing this before the lockdown, but now you're complaining just because now you're forced to stay at home. Let's just preserve this time. Let's just learn something new about yourself, because as a person you will never know yourself completely. You learn something every day. You learn something from new experiences. With me, I've been really working on my relationship with God and getting closer to God. So it's been working for me, reading the Bible, meditating, and also praying, and really connecting with people that are on the same journey with me. So by all means, try something new. Try cooking things that you've never cooked. Like me, I also tried cooking. Yes, guys, it didn't go that bad, But yeah, so yeah, try something new. Try writing poems, try singing, just like be productive, because even though you're locked inside, there's a lot of things that you can do. Read a book, just be productive, be proactive. Yeah. So, I started really like getting deeper and deeper into the word, and it sort of taught me that we often lose our way in, like, if something didn't happen, if like I had a certain plan about something and then it didn't come through, then immediately, because I didn't get that blessing, I just shut my eyes and I literally missed the other blessing that God put in place for me, because they always say that our plan is different from the plan that God has for us. So sometimes if something is not working out, then know that maybe it was not the right time for it to work, or it's not part of your journey. You just become content and you continue having faith. And in that way, like, have an aura that when you enter into a room, sad souls, sad people, they just lighten up. They have hope of that tomorrow will be a better day. Also, charity begins at home. So if you're going to practice Ubuntu in the streets, practice it first at home, because you have to fix first your inner circle before you go out of the circle and try to be Wonder Woman or something. Fix the ones that, like, fix the relationships, the broken relationships that you had, the relationships that you didn't have with your family. Try and get closer with them, and during these times check on your friends if they're okay or not, because this is really like stressful for a lot of people. So we need each other. We need to constantly be there for each other, because like we have never experienced something like this. Nobody knows when this is gonna end. Nobody knows if it is gonna end. So with everything that's happening, just be kind. So yeah, and then umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu, like, that just concludes it. It just like summarizes what I've just spoken about, that if charity begins at home, that you cannot function alone, that you need other people to function. Even now, when you're stressed and everything, when you're talking to other people, it becomes better. So and then remember meekness, to humble yourself with everything that's happening. If be it that you are still working and other people are not working, do not throw it at their faces. Be humble about it. In Zulu, I would say iba umuntu, like, be this. Don't change yourself, don't change who you are just because you're in now a higher position, or just because you are chosen amongst the 1,000 people or something. Remain yourself, remain who you are, because your dignity and your personality means everything. We shouldn't allow other people to change us, and we shouldn't allow situations to change us. Always be true to who you are. Jealousy. This one. Whew. So there's this other church that I went to, Gospel Fire in Ironside. Pastor Rale Kholela was preaching that day, and he spoke about jealousy. He spoke about, he made an example about if you're jealous of someone who's beautiful, instead of like busy be like, okay, she's beautiful, but she's not dressed nicely. Okay, she's beautiful, but her makeup is not like on spot or something. Rather than saying all of those negative things, approach that person. The minute when you get those feelings of that, I'm jealous of this person, like, just immediately approach that person and tell them that they're beautiful. You fight it that way. I know it was like, to me, like, How can I'm jealous of that person and I just like go to the person and like, you're beautiful. And they were like, it'll give you also peace inside. And I realized like it really does work that when you're jealous of someone, tell them that you're beautiful or that I'm proud of you or something. Just to like, that urge, that feeling, that satanic thing that is developing in you to just go away. You just do that. Be thankful. So in this one I wrote, it is so sad how today people, instead of helping someone in need, like for example stopping a fight between two people, instead of stopping it immediately, okay, at some point they do stop it, but before that people will be taking out their phones, taking videos, pictures and all of that. It's like there's this picture that I saw on Facebook where a person is drowning, and instead of others helping the person, they're busy taking out their pictures, flashing their flashes and everything. So it's really sad that we so hooked onto our phones that our minds do not even function properly, I could say. Sorry. So by all means, put your phone down, help the person. Even this thing of you're not going to help people if there's no benefit for you, or if there's no maybe pictures taken, like going and volunteering in orphanages, if there's no news coverage of that or anything, you're not going to do it behind. Remember that if everything that is done in secret, it will come out in the open in front of everyone. So whatever that you do, like, do it because it builds your character, it builds you inside, and not because you want to receive glory from people. It's never too late to be kind and forgive. But the one thing that I always emphasize is forgive yourself. You cannot expect others to forgive you before you forgive yourself. Forgive yourself because God already forgave you for the sins that you have committed. He forgives you. His grace is sufficient. He loves us so much. So you must forgive yourself and ask for forgiveness from other people and forgive other people. Remember, to err is human, to forgive is divine. Treat others, and like I said, like you treat yourself. Treat others the way you want them to treat you. So with everything that is going on, like, let Ubuntu be the one that comes on top. Let us, even though we cannot hold hands, but be together. Be there for each other and love each other, because truly we need to fight this together. It's not a one-man show. Everyone is needed. Everyone needs to chip in. So yeah, so choose Ubuntu, guys. Thank you so much, and I hope I made sense and you understand. And yeah, I love you so very much, and thank you so much for your support.